That was Orca. That was Orca for yes. Absolutely, I'm ready.
Well, hello everyone. I'm so glad that you were able to hear okra. No, that's a
Orca.
that's a vegetable. Orca for yes. Welcome to our Kids on Bikes game. This is actually our finale of a mini series that we've had. We are also doing a charity stream benefiting March of Dimes. Wowzers is showing us some okra.
This is okra.
Why do you have it? Like,
For seeds.
I see.
Oh, we love to see it.
Obviously.
We are
I grew it myself. Sorry.
we are supporting March of Dimes today. If y'all feel so inclined, you can go to the Tiltify to learn more about March of Dimes, whose mission is to end preventable preterm birth, infant and maternal mortality. You can learn a little bit more about March of Dimes, as well as send us some re-rolls, some +3 to our rolls, and nat successes on some of our rolls if you are interested. Ooh, okay. I don't like the look that Brand just gave me by saying a nat
I don't.
success.
I don't recall ever agreeing to Nat successes.
I mean, thank you. Anyways, the road so far, whew, it has been a treat. So our 4 kids on various modes of transportation, because I think only one of us actually rides on a bicycle, went to the forest a couple weeks ago and discovered that we now know Bigfoot. We were introduced to Bigfoot, who Phoenix knows as Lacey. Lacey told us that we should stay together because weird things are happening. There was weird stuff in the sky. Um, we go to school the next day, and our good friend Tony,
Kenny.
This Kenny.
Kenny, our
They
good
killed Kenny.
our good friend Kenny almost died because a demon basically sucked all the juice out of him. That was very scary. What
Oh,
happened next? We went to the hospital. I cried on command. Thank you, Phoenix, for teaching me how to do that. We also met Maxwell's uncle in jail. We went to Malwart and purchased lots of rock salt because we needed that and holy water, which we got blessed by a Jedi. Um, and then he blessed the entire town's water system. It was pretty fucking cool. Anyways, we've got a lot going on. We are trying to fight demons with super soakers filled with holy water blessed by that Jedi and rock salt. We have just literally gotten up to the high school where all of the demons are going to try to kill us. And I think that Phoenix had just turned off the alarm in the high school and was met face to face with a demon that had taken over the body of the janitor. Wow, it's all coming back to me. We're fucked.
You nailed it. Yeah.
Wowee. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. My name's Jess, and I am playing Jade. I'm going to popcorn it over to Wowzers so she can tell us who she's playing.
Hello. I'm Wowzers and I'm playing Fiona. Or Fee for short. Conspiracy theorist, videographer. And I've just had a crazy idea. If Jess hits $500 for March of Dimes, I'll do half of the second half of this stream like an actual high schooler, and I'll wear my retainer. If y'all get Jess to $500 for March of Dimes, I also switched to my March of Dimes shirt, and I'm gonna popcorn it over to Sid.
Hi guys, I'm Sid. Tonight I'll be playing Max Young, burrito loving biker, BMX biker. I think he's pretty good at it. I don't know. I would put in my retainers, but they're the clear kind. They're not the metal kind, so you're not gonna be able to tell. But I'll still put them in if you guys get those donations up there, and I'll just kick it on over to Lou.
I also have a retainer that I can put in, but y'all will not be able to understand me.
That's why I don't wear it yet.
For the full
'cause
1,000.
Back to you, Lou.
So good. I'm Lou. I'll be playing Phoenix. They're just the skater punk. Kind of not good at much, apparently. I don't have a retainer. And I don't really have anything I can put in my mouth. But you should still donate. I'm gonna Brand's next, right? I'm fucking over to Brand.
Hi, I'm Bran. I'll be our story writer for this. If we donate the full 1,000, I don't have a retainer. I will play a horrible rendition of Wonderwall. That's a song I got tired of covering in high school. So that's what we're gonna go with. And I don't believe. Let's popcorn back to it, Jess, because I don't think you fully accept Jade.
I'm
Explain
playing Jade. Jade, unlike myself, uses she, her, hers pronouns. She is a little shit of a teenager, but she's lovable. You know, she tries to be a leader sometimes, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But right now, she is ready to kick butt in her little jumpsuit. Oh, that's something that I forgot to mention. When Maxwell got us super soakers, he also purchased us jumpsuits and protective eyewear.
Very true.
And that's that. I think we're
All
ready
right.
to kick off.
So as stated, when we left, Phoenix had just finished typing in the code to turn off the alarm system in the school, where they were then immediately face to face with a possessed custodian, the gleaming, soulless eyes fixed on him, before a mop knocked over a bucket of viscous black goo onto the floor that seemed to slowly form and splash and move towards Phoenix.
I probably have. I imagine I have a water bottle that I filled up with holy water at some point. Just gonna splash water on the ground in front of me. Hope that helps, and then run.
Give let's do a grit roll for that.
Ooh, I haven't rolled for it.
Let's do grits, because you're acting pretty quick there on the fly to be face to face with a possessed. Let's see if you have the fortitude to look fear in the face there.
That explodes. That's on the floor.
Oh, I should probably get my dice.
Okay, have backups. 15.
15. Yeah, you do one slight step back and just quick draw that water bottle and just fire it to the floor, and it just cuts an arc in this viscous black goo. It kind of parts the Black Sea in front of you, where that holy water landed. You do have a fairly clear shot to run through.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hook it back to my friends.
As you do, he is going to attempt to reach out and grab at you. So I'm going to need a flight roll as well.
18.
18. Those fingers barely graze your speed suit as you make your way past.
If I recall, was yelling out to Phoenix, encouraging them to run quickly. Is there any indication that Phoenix has turned off the alarm in the school, or are we waiting for them to get back to us?
I'm going to say you're probably waiting. I don't think there'd be a loud
We
notification or,
I'll
do
stay on
have
the
walkie-talkies.
walkie-talkie. Yeah. Like,
and
can
I
you get it?
am while running on the walkie-talkie, being like, "Hey, the alarm's off. Frank. Frank's not looking too good. I'd stay away from Frank. Don't talk to Frank. As I'm sprinting.
Who?
back. Frank's the custodian. I came up with a dumb name for him. Not a dumb name. I just came up with a random name for him at the end of last session.
You guys gotta really pay attention to, you know, the workers, the hard workers of the school, man, because you know, us.
Phoenix, I don't know who Frank is.
Frank's the
there
custodian.
You don't
You
know
never-
Frank. First it was Helga, now it's Frank, man.
The only
Dude.
reason, look, the only reason I know he's the custodian is because he's told me off for drawing on the lockers a lot.
Dude,
But
Dude, some
he's not doing
lockers,
great
man.
right now. I wonder if I could get away with drawing on the lockers right now.
Don't.
Not important.
Phoenix, I don't think you know how these work. You gotta go at the end, so we know you're done talking. Over and out.
Oh, I wasn't done talking.
You
I was sort of just rambling. Sorry.
all of you with the
over and out.
with the walkie-talkie available. You hear as you've been using them and things have been getting darker, you have heard more of a whispering tones coming through the walkie-talkie. Nothing you can really pick up on, except now. You hear what sounds to be almost a soft music. They're incredibly slow, very low tone. But you're positive you hear, "Y'all ready for this?"
Who said that? Fee, are you fucking with me?
No. I was recording it. It couldn't have been me.
What are we supposed to be getting ready for?
On the walkie-talkie, are we getting ready to rumble? Does the ghost answer?
No.
Ah,
You do not get an answer.
Has Phoenix made it back to us yet?
I'll say so.
Okay.
I assume, Phoenix, you were, full tilt boogie. You were just charging.
Fast as I can, yeah.
oh. I wanted to, last time we played, I wanted to use my lucky thing. I want to use one of my, what are they called? My points to use treasure hunter.
Okay.
What is it called? What is the point called?
The diversity tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this page. Okay. I wanted to find 2 yardsticks and wrap them inside with duct tape inside out and coat them in salt and make like a salt sword. But I want 2, and I'm gonna give or 3 or 4.
Give me a brains roll. Let's see if you're able to
Okay.
do a good assembly on. It's a pretty distracting
14.
situation. Yeah, you're able to tape up 2 slapsticks and sprinkle salt on them.
Yay. Okay. I pass on to Jade.
Thanks, Fee. This is actually pretty fucking cool.
It's like a sword.
How much salt would you say we have in our like 20-pound bag?
You did salt your water. You have been coating yourselves in salt pretty regularly. You've been throwing around a lot of it. I'm gonna say you're about halfway empty.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you got maybe a 10-pound. I'm also questioning who is carrying this.
I'm probably carrying it still. I mean, I huffed it on my shoulder at the Hall Mart. So now that it's lighter, it's even better.
Gotcha.
I'm still like a duct tape mummy covered in salt.
I got my salt fist.
Do we want to go back to the scene where it all started, the one bathroom that this school has to offer? I think we should probably go to Kenny's stall.
As you prepare yourselves, there is that loud rumble of thunder outside.
How long
And
do y'all?
then the little tap, 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 as the rain finally unleashes from the clouds.
I swear to God, if the demons are the rain, I'm going to piss my pants.
No, but they love water. Where's Lacey?
Where is this?
Hard to tell.
I mean,
News report?
the demons already know where we are. Should we just shout for Lacey?
Well, I mean, do you think he's inside? Does he? Okay, I don't mean to offend Phoenix, but does he know how to use his opposable thumbs?
He knows how to work a door.
Okay, so he could probably get into the school then.
Yeah.
Okay. I really hope that the picture that you drew, Lacey, of us at the school and him walking to the school works and that he shows up for us.
That's a good picture. So
It was a good picture, man.
As you discuss this, Phoenix, I assumed you closed the door behind you when you reunited.
yes. Can I also have poured a line of salt along the doorway as I came in?
I'll allow it. There is, however, a wet thump that hits the door. And it's one of those doors that has that nice little grated window you can look through. And sure enough, you see Frank's face peering into the room now.
So Frank's not doing too hot.
Ah, shit, they got Frank, man.
They got Frank.
Oh, dude. Not cool.
As Frank's face focuses, kind of doing a bit of a sway, you see another face kind of lean in next to, going head to head with Frank. It's the truancy officer for the school. What's their name?
Fucking Brenda.
Brenda. That hard ass. Every time you try to just skip a class, Brenda just seems to know where you are. You have this kind of Ahab Moby Dick relationship going on.
Do we know of any like adjoining classroom doors that the biology room happens to have, with maybe the chemistry room next door?
Let's see. You really need just a luck stat in this game, I feel.
There is one, but it's like
I meant
a
just to make you
token
roll
thing.
for. Yeah.
Could I
Give me
charm
a-
a door to appear?
Give me a flight. Give me a flight.
Cool. Everyone could fingers crossed for a 4. I did it. It exploded.
All
Again.
right.
Okay, it's a 7 altogether.
A 7. So you know that the proper classroom is connected. You got into the lab area. There is a door to the rear of the class that would lead to the proper classroom. There's a good chance it's probably locked. I'm going to tell you right now that it's locked. So it might take a little bit of effort to get that open if that's your plan.
Can I go to the window and kind of just scope out the rain situation? Is it like regular rain or is it weird demon rain?
Well, it's rain at night, and that's always a little off-putting. But the fact that you see about 5 figures in the dark that seem to be slowly shambling towards the school is probably more of an eye catcher.
So outside's out. So there's a few people out here. Should I try and talk to them?
Nope.
No.
Is there also a little glass window on the door to the main classroom?
Yes.
I'm breaking it.
All right. Give me a brawn. Or how are you going about this?
I don't know, a chair? Like the leg of a chair through some glass.
All right, roll for it.
All right. Brawn is my worst one, y'all. I'm sorry.
A 4, a 4, a 4.
Hey, it is
Where
hard
is
to
it?
aim a chair leg through a window this size.
Oh, is it small? Is it big
Allegedly.
enough to fit my hand? Does it look like it's big enough to fit my arm in and unlock the door if it's locked? That's all I want. If it's not, I wouldn't do it.
I'm going to say it'd be big enough for you to get your arm through, but you probably could not reach the handle. You may have to build something that would help you reach.
Quick question.
Go for it.
These rooms are designed to lock people out, right? Not lock people in. Usually when you're on the inside, is it one of those like fancy locks where you're on the inside where you can unlock it from the inside but only locks from the outside? And because you're on the inside, could we unlock it?
I'm going to say it is locked from your side.
It's worth an ask.
That was definitely a clever ask.
Is it one that you can just slide a card in and it will?
You can try.
I will. I'll try that before I break a window, I guess.
All right, give me your brains.
10?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're able to slide that card in, apply that right little amount of pressure, sort of lift up just that right spot, and that door is now accessible and open.
Y'all didn't see that.
It makes me a little nervous how much breaking and entering us 14s have done in the past, like 48 hours.
There's no need to start a
Yes.
judgment here.
Only in the past 48 hours. Never before the past 48 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
Running into the classroom.
All right. Everyone going in?
Yes.
All right. What's your plan?
Is the classroom door like out to the hall? Is that also locked?
You'd have to check it.
I will go check it.
It is not. Well done.
I won't open it, but I'll just confirm that it's not locked. And then I will to the group. This unlocked over here.
I have multiple questions. If we put our face up against the little window slot, will we be able to see Frank and Brenda out in the hallway?
From your vantage point, you do not see them.
Okay. Follow-up question. Could they see us enter into the other classroom that we just got into?
There's no real way of knowing that from
I have potentially bad idea. Any of you ever like played Ring Around the Rosie with someone?
Yes.
What if we break the salt line by the door, run through, set a salt line by the middle door. Someone runs past it and then set the salt line behind them by the middle door. And then while that's happening, someone else runs around the outside, redoes the salt line on the door, and we trap them in the laboratory. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. I like that.
Who's the fastest?
Probably be either me or Max, I think.
I make a big huff when you say that. You know I've played rugby for like the past 10 years, right?
Yeah, and I've like run from adults.
Well,
You did just run and do the alarm.
I'm very slippery.
okay, Phoenix. Okay. It's your plan, so you're the one that gets to do it.
There's 2 runners. You could be the
That's true.
second runner. Someone's
Take
gonna
it.
run behind them.
Take a salt sword.
You hear a thump on the glass.
Wait,
The
our
window.
our
The
glass?
windows leading to the outside.
Of the classroom now.
Yes.
They just walked over.
No,
Well, the
like
one's outside.
outside.
The
Oh,
one's
the
outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
We should probably do something about that.
Let's
Well,
just run into the hallway and throw a big line behind us so they can't follow us.
sure.
And then
I agree.
nobody has to possibly die.
As you glance outside that thump, you see the 4 figures holding up that 5th one and then projectile
Time to
throwing
go.
it through a window.
Okay.
It's a
Let's
loud
go.
shatter of glass as his body just rolls into the room.
Pocket salt.
Oh my god. Okay, I quietly, like, you know when you're just like trying not to even make like the smallest noise when you open a door, like so slowly? I do that, and then I just pull the door back, and I'm like, go, go. Okay, you can't see my hands because Zoom is blurring it out, but I'm like, go, go, go.
Oh yeah, I'm running. I'm running.
The second one is now crawled through the broken glass into the room.
I did throw a handful of sand. Or
You did.
Salt. So
You
I'm
sure
I'm
did.
also going after I did that.
I'm gonna be
Very
the
fast.
last person out the door, and I have my super soaker at the ready with the holy water blessed by a Jedi, and I give it a little warning shot right in the eye.
Give me a fight roll.
Oh, you got it.
I also should do that. I haven't used any of mine yet.
Okay, it's a 10.
You don't quite hit the eyes. You definitely draw a line with that water, and there's this little sizzling pop sound as it lurches back a bit.
And I say, and stay back. And then I don't know why I said that. And then I close the door behind me. And that's that. And I run after my friends.
All right, down the hallway you go. If anyone had turned back, you can see that Frank and Brenda
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Are-
Brenda.
are in hot pursuit.
Okay.
It seems like everywhere at this point where Frank makes a step, that black pool just seems to flow from and out, and you can start to see it sort of coating the lockers around. You see Brenda there right beside him, and then you don't.
Anyone got eyes on Brenda?
Like, when you say you see her and then you don't, do you mean she, like, disappeared around a corner or just, like, dissolved into smoke?
You know you don't see her there anymore.
Fuck. Okay. No eyes on Brenda. Keep making it towards Kenny's stall.
Oh man. All right.
Looking at
You you continue to race down the hallways. There's again, for those who had heard it on the on the walkie-talkies. Y'all ready for this?
Who is that? Like, dude, this is a secure line. Can you please not?
And the door slowly swings open ahead of you. And normally this is not something that would lead to concern. Currently, it's a big concern.
What is it
What
the door
room?
to?
It'd be to English class.
Is there a figure in the door?
There's certainly an odd shadow being cast. It's very large and blocky.
Oh, dude, it's not good. Not good.
gonna fire
You
my
see-
water.
You see a giant gloved mitt grab at the door frame as dark water just seems to pool out from underneath it. Then a second one grabs at the door frame above, and shoving through that door is Bricky.
No.
There's a school mascot who, as stated, is just a giant brick with a very smiley face and the big white gloves and boots.
Oh, dudes, they got Bricky bricked up, man. All right.
Every step that it takes, those little seams between like the leg or the armholes and the actual suit just seems to be dumping dark water out of it. Like the whole Bricky costume just seems to be at this point more of a sponge. It just seems damp and filled with this dark waters.
Y'all, I think we need to fight.
Shoot it.
Gonna throw a handful of salt at Bricky.
As you ready yourselves for Bricky, there's that splash sound behind you as Frank is there.
I'll take.
And Jade, you feel a hand suddenly clutch at your shoulder as Brenda
Brenda, you
is
bitch! Get off of me!
Salt sword.
Okay.
We're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there. As you suddenly feel everything closing in, you hear a sound. One you were not expecting. It is the sound of an engine with, pedal to the metal. And a sudden honk comes from as a van smashes through the front of the school and to the hallway and skids and just clipping against lockers, smashing through, and sort of eventually just pins Frank against the locker between the van and the wall. The passenger door opens as this massive furry figure stands up out of the van. You see a very dazed Dib, a bit of a nose bleeding. You see the bit of a wound in the head.
Dib, oh my god, you killed Frank!
I found a Wookiee. And he kind of drops, sort of passes out in the driver's seat.
I walk up to Lacey. I say, you got my drawing?
Lacey nods and holds a little piece of paper that's just, dwarfed in his hand.
Hell yeah. I show him my overall, and then I out of my pack take like the extra large ones we got for him. I'm like, we got you one of the costumes, buddy. Get dressed.
Lacey does a very rapid clothing change as Bricky is closing in on you all.
This is more important than Bricky. That we all look, that we're all in uniform. It's more important than Bricky.
All right, you are united as one. Yes, Jade. Brenda is still clutching your shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Jay.
You are all, by the way, you are all in control of Lacey now. So what Lacey does is on you.
I personally, not Lacey, when Brenda puts a hand on my shoulder, my arm goes up to like try to hit her in the face with my duct tape salt hand.
Go for it. You can see that fight roll.
I tape Lacey's hands while this is going on.
It is a 10.
10. You catch her chin, not as solid as you'd like. There's a bit of a roll away, like there was no tension in those muscles there. They kind of just slide with your strike.
Is she still attached to me?
Let's get you ready, dude.
Still holding tight.
Okay.
As Max insists on taping up Lacey hands, Bricky is moved in tight. You see it kind of reach its big cartoonish hands to wrap around its giant form and just squeezes in this dark water, just kind of pouring out of every pore into it. It's kind of just drenches the floor around all of your feet.
Handful of salt. I'm just gonna throw a handful of salt at him now.
Give me your fight roll.
A 1. Oh, actually, no. I'm a teenager. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
I'll give you an adversity token if you want.
As you raise your hand to start throwing, that gloved mitt seemingly moves very quick and clutches your hand. You feel this weird splash of water.
Gross.
And it just seems to start coating your arm.
Oh, not cool, dude.
There's just a cold damp that's just starting to race up your body right now.
This is not going to be good for my jacket.
I want to swipe at the arm, that Bricky's arm, with my Splashana sword.
You're gonna stop taping up a Lacey?
Oh, I'm not done. Damn. Yeah.
those are some big mitts.
if I could just get one taped and try.
Give me a grit roll. Let's see how well you got that together.
What is my chicken wings? It's a 5.
There's a lot of hair you're not used to taping up. This has actually been pretty difficult.
Dude, what the Lacey, man, we gotta get you to a salon, dude. You got oh shit.
So it's gonna take you at least another go.
I feel like as 1/4 of the people that are helping to control Lacey, seeing Phoenix in danger would enrage Lacey. And I feel like Lacey would like let out like a big battle yell. Bran.
I agree.
I also agree. I agree with that.
I'm focusing on getting that hand tape so he can get a punch in hand and,
I want Lacey to do that.
Yeah. What would that sound like?
Thank you. Lacey kind of doesn't push you away, Max, but sort of puffs the chest and throws back these long arms This is a trying to bring terror into Bricky.
I think Lacey picks me up and just moves towards Phoenix. I'm like, dude, whoa.
All right. Tell me how this is going.
I will be trying to pull myself out if I can.
Give me a flight.
17.
17. You are able to pull away from the hand that's gripped you. That residue is still coated your arm right now, but you're at least out of its grasp.
Yeah, backing up. Can I salt my arm?
Sure.
Flush some water on it.
That stings.
Cool.
Not quite as bad as like salt in an open wound, but you're in some similar neighborhood there. That
Does it seem
stings.
to be working?
In the sense that there's a strong reaction, yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep pouring salt on it.
All right.
I feel like with Brenda, I have taken her arm. I have kind of tossed myself backwards, and I'm getting ready to tackle this bitch.
All right, give me a fight roll.
I am a rugby player. This is a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
I'll work on those tackles.
You slip away from Brenda. You square up, you ready yourself for that charge. And as you rush, her hand just extends out, sort of catching your face. And you disappear.
What the fuck?
Jade is suddenly out of view from all of you, as well as Brenda.
What the fuck?
Can I grab at the air where?
You can grab at the empty air, yes.
Dudes, I think we lost Jade.
Where's the truancy office's offices off? Where's the office that she works out of?
Dudes, it's like this way. And I point in the direction I think it is.
We'll say it's back a hallway towards the office proper.
Back a hallway towards the office proper. Jade, dude.
Do you hear
Oh.
from the little, what are they called? The walkie-talkies? Yeah, dude. Am I allowed to talk through that?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you are in you find yourself, kind of set down at a desk that has the how are they called? The dividers where you're kind of
The
like
cubicle.
Partitions?
Partitions, yes. You're there, and in front of you there is just a sign tacked up that says no talking. And sure
Attention.
enough, you are not able to get a single word out.
I don't know. I just take out the mini soaker and I'm just shooting at Bricky, I guess, while being carried by Lacey.
So, are you like on Lacey's shoulder?
Yeah, I'm like half on his shoulder, half in his arm, just hanging on. It's
Yeah, like this.
"Ah."
Are we doing like this? Rocket Raccoon Groot sort of setup?
Yes. Even though I'm not that much shorter than how tall is Lacey?
We were. How tall was Lacey?
I
It's
thought
like-
he was like in the 8 foot.
He was like, yeah, like
I don't know. Phoenix
high
knows him
sevens,
best.
low eights, feet wise.
High sevens, low eights. Yeah, well, a 6-foot rocket raccoon is riding on.
Lacey's got some serious muscle mass. I mean, let's be
Yeah.
honest. So
I'm just
Is-
hanging on.
Is Dib unconscious? Was he knocked out by the crash?
it certainly appears that way.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at Lacey to grab Dib, and then I'm gonna start running for wherever detention or truancy office. I would know where it is, but I'm gonna start running. I spend a lot of time there. I know how to get there.
So you want Lacey to pull away from the Bricky fight?
Yes, I want Lacey. Yeah, I'm trying to get everyone to come with me to go find Jade.
All right.
Oh, dude, we're winning.
I don't think any of us are strong enough to pick up a full-grown adult. Except for Lacey.
Lacey clutches you close, Max, and reaches into the van and pulls out a Dib. So Lacey's got both his arms full as he's following after Phoenix.
Fee, you coming? Let's go.
Oh,
dude.
I've been going. Yeah, I'm following. I'm just recording everything.
Meanwhile, I'm just like facing backwards on Lacey's shoulder, so I can keep eyes on Bricky.
Other than the oddly keyed music that you hear echoing in the halls, you don't see Bricky right now.
Oh, what the shit?
Yeah, they can disappear. They can be pretty much anywhere now. We gotta just get Jade.
All right, it's not long before you reach the detention room.
Am I able to like stand up and walk around, or is it just that I can't talk?
I'm gonna say you're able to walk around, or rather, you're able to stand up. Walking around is now a tall order as you look over the partition, and there's kind of a vast nothing before you. It's just sort of a gray haze around you.
I think if I stood up and saw that, I would probably sit back down and just put my head on my desk and put my head into my hands like this. The fuck have I gotten into? I think to myself.
All right, others, you've made your way to the
When we're
detention
standing
slash
outside the
truancy.
detention room, I just want to say to the other two that are here, so where did we get on burning the school down?
I don't think we agreed to do it, but I guess if we have to burn it down, take the chance, dude. Probably. I don't know. Maybe.
Like not high on priority list, but it's like last resort sort of thing.
I don't want to burn
Yeah.
it down with any people in it. If we can get everyone out.
I think most of the people in here want to kill us. So,
But it's something making them want to do it. It's not them.
well, I'm just saying if we leave, they'll probably, all run outside after us trying to suck the liquid out of our bodies.
We got to figure out who all's here and get them out.
Is the detention door locked? The room detention door locked?
It is not.
Does it have a window on it?
It does not. Just a little placard that says detention.
Wowzers clearly didn't have
I
detention
know,
when she was in high
right?
school. Jesus.
Every other door has had a window. I don't know how they made this
Never
school.
the detention door.
I don't know.
because you get that glance, you can see your friend passing class, you can make faces at each other. You can't have that kind
That's
of
wild to
communication.
me that there's a room just for detention. We just had classroom detention.
I honestly
Oh no,
skipped.
we had.
I skipped straight past detention and got suspended, so I don't know what the
Hmm,
detention.
Room 1.
we had
Classroom.
flavors of detention rooms
Yeah,
in my school.
I had a couple of detentions, got suspended. Had a little extra duties after school.
Let's
all
just
that good
say I was
stuff.
airbrushed out of my senior picture. Anyhow.
Jade's not here to go first, so I will.
You push open the door and you see a series of cubicles, and you see what appears to be Jade facing away from you.
Can I just shoot her with my water gun from here?
You can.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. You blast Jade in the back with this water cannon, and there's no strong response. There's no response at all, actually.
What'd you do that for?
I wanted to know if she was a demon.
Fair assumption.
This
I
was
can't be
my-
mad at that.
This was my big Blair Witch moment, and you just shot her with a water gun.
And if they'd had guns in the Blair Witch, I'm sure they would have opened with gunshots. I don't know. I've never seen that movie. Is it good?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay. But you can tell me if it's good without spoiling
It's very
it.
good.
Okay.
I'm curious. When did Blair Witch come out?
I think it's skirting the line.
I mean, also in their defense, we were planning on going up to people and shooting them with water as well. So
Very true.
But
99, you
My-
just technically made it.
I think it's skirting, yeah. This is my video. It's such a classic shot. Ruined.
Hey, Fee, go get a close up. Go get a close up shot.
Okay.
I'm assuming that I don't see them in this room.
Not a thing.
And it doesn't look hazy to us.
Nope.
Yeah.
I go to
Yay.
tap Jade.
Are you physically reaching out?
Yeah, I walk in the room and
Max, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
I turn around and throw a punch.
Roll for it.
Fight, right?
Yep.
How do the adversity tokens work? Like, how do I use them to make my rolls better?
1 for 1. So 1 adversity token is 1 point.
What is that? That is a 4.
I will give you an adversity token if you want it.
I have 8, so I guess I'll use 4. So 8.
8. All right. You kind of pound at the extended arm that's grabbing you, but it's still holding on.
Whose arm is it for?
When you get
Yeah,
a
do
full-
we see anything?
Yeah. You all do see Brenda now clutching
Meh.
onto Max's.
Can I jump on Brenda's back so if she teleports, she takes me with them?
Give me a say grit on this one.
So wait,
You gotta
So-
really be willing to clutch onto a demon.
did I hit the hand or did I hit her
You did, but she's still holding tight onto you.
with my salt hand? Nothing happened. Oh, this is a strong demon.
That is
Long arm of the law, babe.
a 7, and 2 adversity tokens is a 9.
A 9. You're clutched onto her. Fee, how you doing?
What happened? Did they
Nothing yet.
disappear?
Nothing yet.
I'm
no.
trying to smack her with my salt sword.
Roll your fight.
Get out of here. 10.
You are we consider this a group effort at this point. You're able to smack away repeatedly at the hand that's clutching Max. And the hand releases from.
I think that there's an earthquake happening right now.
Do you need a minute?
No.
Oh,
I don't think we got that.
Oh,
I-
continue. Jade isn't here right now. Jade is in the other dimension.
as soon as she lets go of Max, I jump off.
All right. The figure.
Broken.
The figure stops and is still standing before the three of you.
Handful of salt, that's my go-to.
I'm going for her eye.
You're going to be running fairly low on salt here, Phoenix. Just a heads up.
Yeah, I'm
You do not have the cheat code infinite salt.
Did the salt come with me to the other dimension, or did it just fall to the ground?
You have everything that you had on you.
Oh, so I have it in my dimension.
Yes.
Do I see Brenda or any other demon? Okay.
Just your desk, just the cubicle around you, and the little sign that says no talking.
I will let my camera dangle from the shoulder strap for the first time since we've been doing this, and I will start using my big water gun.
Go
And
for it.
squirting Brenda in like an X or like a cross if I can.
Give me that sweet, sweet fight roll.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not that bad. Wait, yes. 8.
8. You fire your X maneuver, and there's the streaks that run across her face where they landed. There's that popping and sizzling as it just kind of makes that flesh pale and brighter where you hit. You can tell she definitely did not appreciate it as she rears back slightly, extends that long arm your direction. V.
What? I'm gonna keep shooting her then.
And I'm sorry, Phoenix, give me your fight roll for your salt blast.
3.
3. It's you've peppered her. The salt kind of sticks, and you see just a bunch of little spots where there's discoloration from it. It didn't seem to have as strong a reaction as that water blast did, but it's still reacting.
Can I attack with my tsunami katana?
Go for it. She's reaching out and clutching at Fee's head right now. So
I want to hit her at the elbows. That's what I want to do. Fight roll. That is jeez. Why did I pick a D4 for this? 3.
3. There's a soft little squishy splat as it hits against the arm, but it does not seem to stop the trajectory of this hand clutching at Fee. Fee's gone. Fee, you find yourself in a small cubicle at a desk.
How out of all of that am I the one that got taken?
because you did
Well-
the most damage. You were the bigger threat there.
Does she end up in my pocket dimension?
You do not see Fee. Fee, you do not see anyone else.
I'm recording this.
A quick question: If I was
for
to grapple Brenda and try to, WWE Sergeant Slaughter, old school shit, stuff that you're not supposed to do at home, would that be a brawn or a fight?
I will allow you to use brawn.
But yeah, so I was like, frustration. I will attack. See if I could get that suplex, baby. Suplex City. That is a 7. I'll spend 3 adversity tokens to make it a 10.
Make it a 10. All right. You as why can't I think of her name now? Brenda. As Brenda suddenly reappears without Fee in hand, you dive towards the back and do that arm lock, and you just hear yourself whisper WrestleMania, and you do a fucking suplex dive and
Suplex
send
City, baby.
the two of you crashing to the floor.
Phoenix, get the water, dude.
Yeah, while she's on the ground, I'm just gonna I'm gonna take the the big super soaker and just empty the tank over her.
Go for it.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that one. It's a pinned down. You're not, fighting. You're just dumping water. You see the eyes, that pale light in them suddenly getting very vibrantly bright, just illuminating this entire small room as dark water seems to belch out of her mouth, and she trembles, and you just see her kind of pale and just limp and just kind of drops. And Max, you feel any sort of defense against your just give. It just goes completely limp and collapses. Jade and Fee, you are now in the room.
What the fuck was that?
What
Hey,
the
welcome
fuck?
back.
You missed it. I took this fool to Suplex City, dudes. It was fucking spectacular. Let's go. I'm ready to get another one.
Wait, were you? I was just in detention, but I
Yeah.
couldn't talk, and I could barely
Well-
move.
Guess who's in detention now? This old bag.
Fucking Brenda, you old hag. She looks at you guys funny too, right? No. Okay.
No.
Only me.
Y'all
Cool.
killed a teacher?
What?
Y'all killed a teacher?
Probably. It was.
She's not a teacher, she's just a truancy officer, but they don't count.
She was. They don't count. She was possessed, dude, and we depossessed her. Is she dead now? Probably.
I think she sent me to hell.
I was thinking more purgatory, but either or. I guess for some people, purgatory would be hell.
If I rewind my camera, is it on there?
There's similar gray field that you saw around your desk comes out.
Of my camera?
You can see it on your camera. You can see
Oh.
the grayness, but you can't see your desk or the actual cubicle itself. But that same gray haze is in the shot.
Shit. Hell is gray.
Mhm.
How close are we to Kenny's stall?
You had a bit of a detour going back to the detention, but you're 2 hallways from.
I raid Brenda's pockets. What do I get? I just thought. I'm sorry. I just thought about that. What do I get from? What can I get from Brenda?
you're gonna find a set of car keys, a notepad with a little golf pencil in there.
Keys. Notepad.
I'm gonna say if it's not legit, then it's very similar looking to, but what appears to be a police badge.
That could be very useful.
She's just the truancy officer for us, right?
Our truancy officer was a
Oh.
police officer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was yours not?
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they're usually they are police.
That's why they can come in and kick in your door.
Can I try and wake them?
You give a bit of a tussle and there's no strong response. There's
I slap them.
nothing.
Nothing?
Maybe satisfying for you, but no.
No movements, dudes. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm feeling all awesome right now. So let's finish this job, man.
All right. You race down the hallway again, retracing your steps, coming up towards Kenny's bathroom. And that shadow cast over the hall again. Bum 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 bum. Y'all ready for this? As Bricky sloshes an odd, sick dance in the hall.
Dude, you want the
Points
dance
its two sobbing, gloved fingers your direction.
I'm gonna give Lacey one of the tsunami swords.
All right.
I slap him on like halfway up his back, which is about like as far as I can reach. And just be like, go get him, buddy. And Lacey's gonna charge him.
Lacey clutches the sword and just charges at full form. Who wants to roll for Lacey here?
I'll roll for Lacey. What does Lacey roll?
Lacey's got a 20 in fight because Lacey is a beast.
Lacey rolls a 6.
6. You know, Lacey is more of a lover than a fighter. There's a clash. Lacey is drawing the blade out to strike at Bricky, and Bricky sort of catches Lacey's hand. They're sort of just in a lock together. So there's just sort of, it's a bit of a power struggle going on between the two right now.
I feel like because you said Lacey is more of a lover than a fighter right now, he may be, if Bricky is still doing the musical numbers, perhaps Lacey tries to like lead him just a little bit in a dance.
Are we just got a little? Are we a literal dance?
Yes.
A little tango.
Is this a a forceful dance or a let's try this instead sort of dance?
It is, I would say it's 60% forceful, 40% let's try this instead. And
all right, I tell you what, you're gonna roll. I'm gonna let you decide if this is gonna be a brawn or a charm.
Okay. What is he better at?
We're gonna say you got a 12 in each.
Okay.
You're completely neutral here.
We're gonna try charm.
All right.
He's a big charming fella. Ooh, that's a 6. His awkward charm really shines through, right?
You guys are rolling.
It's hard to read Bricky's static face because it is just a a felt face stitched into a giant block, but it does not seem to be intrigued by this offer.
I whisper to my friends, now's the perfect opportunity. Go and attack. And I kind of creep forward and I try to slice the Achilles heel of the of Bricky.
All right, go for it.
I'm assuming
Is everyone just gonna like dogpile here?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone, what are you doing?
Okay, that's a 12 for me.
12. All right.
I only have my little like hand water blaster left, and I don't have a very good fight, so I'm gonna hang back and I'm gonna help someone else with adversity tokens if they need it.
All right.
I pick up my Soka sword and I'm attacking. Let's
All right. Roll for that.
just hit him in the knees. I'm going for the knees. Let's see. Fight, right? Yeah.
Yep.
What's this? What do I get here? Gosh darn. Can I get like can you explode once? That's a 3.
3.
Do you want an adversity token?
It's not gonna do much for 3.
Fee, how are you doing?
I will take the tank off of my water gun and pour it on Bricky's feet.
Okay. Roll. We're gonna do a fight for that one as well.
To pour water out.
You're in the fray. You're between a battle of a Bigfoot and a
Fight?
demon brick.
Okay, I can do fight.
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give straight adversity tokens to make it a 12.
All right. Now you're talking.
I'll take that.
Just help by sprinkling the last of my salt on the feet.
As the clash of these two titans is erupted in this hallway, thankfully your smaller frames in the two, you're able to sneak around into the fight to give Lacey a bit more of an advantage. Fee, you dump the water around those feet, and just as Lacey's starting to get some good heft and push, there's just a sizzling starts coming from Bricky's feet. You can actually see little almost rivets of red sort of slipping out from these big boots. And that's when Jade comes around with that hard crack against those ankles or to the back of those legs as Bricky does a bit of a stumbling and topple over. There's this loud wet slap as this thing hits the ground.
My sword is, I have sliced the ankles. Now I am aiming for the heart area.
Everyone else?
Guess I'm gonna just beat him with the sword or with whatever water is left.
Before I tell you my roll, I would like to say I said heart area, but I feel like he is a giant brick and it is
So
hard
tricky.
to miss the body. I rolled a 3.
Let's see what I roll.
As you're rushing up, you catch a kind of hydroplane on that wet floor, so it's more of a stumble, but you hold yourself up.
I rolled a 3 again.
You also are losing your footing. You
Screw it.
clutch onto Jade for support.
Screw it. I lose my footing, and in the midst of slipping, I say, you know what? Screw all of this, and I just hit him with people's elbow, and just I'm gonna just stick to that. I'm tired.
I'll allow it. There's a wet slap as you drop down.
While all this is happening,
All right.
Can I search to see if Dib has some sort of holy symbol of the Jedi Order on him?
Dibs and his van are a little ways back. It would take you some time to rush back there.
Didn't Lacey bring Dib with us?
Yeah, he
Did
did. He
Lacey
picked up.
bring Dib with us?
You're right.
I just want to see if he has
I'll say Dibs propped up
if he
against
has
some lockers.
like an amulet or something that's like from the Jedi Order. Like,
Nothing so classy, but there is a vintage R2D2 figure on chain.
cool.
Definitely a holy symbol.
I'm gonna say that that's good enough for Phoenix. I'm gonna take that off him.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like in every fucking vampire and horror movie where the guy holds up the cross, just present the holy symbol to Bricky, and just yell, "May the force be with you."
Yeah.
So in all of those movies where you're dealing with a vampire, the cross or the holy symbol turns it away. It repels them.
Mm-hmm.
Bricky is currently on his back.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a wiggling of arms and legs.
Yeah, the intention is that he can't. I want to keep him on the ground. I don't want him to have the opportunity to get back up. So that
I'm gonna say as far as you know,
fighting.
it is working perfectly because Bricky seems to be having trouble getting up. So
Is Bricky an actual person in a suit, or is it a?
it is hard to tell.
Can I try and figure that out before I murder it?
How do you intend to go about that?
Oh shit! I already did its feet melt?
It has those big cartoonish boots on.
Can I try and pull one of the mitts off and see if it's a hand?
Sure. Give me a brawn.
Brawn. Jesus. I don't want to. 4.
A 4. You pry off one of these little gloved mitts. I mean, technically it's a hand. It looks more like a dark sinewy muscle.
Like the hand that grabbed them in the bathroom?
Probably in a very similar vein.
I think this is an actual demon, y'all. And then, I don't know, I guess since I haven't attacked yet, I will try and stab it in the face.
All right.
What is it? Fight?
Yep.
I think, yep, that's a 1, so 2.
A 2. You grab your blade and bring down when that now exposed hand just suddenly lashes out and catches it and kind of pulls you into the bricky form. You're kind of yanked into this big spongy block. You feel that water kind of smash against you. It suddenly just starts to feel very cold and uncomfortable.
Lacey, help me!
I do have a potentially silly question.
Please. We're in a potentially silly situation.
Phoenix would have watched the 90s? The original trilogy's out. Phoenix would have watched the original trilogy a few times. Not like obsessively, but like 3 or 4 times each movie, probably. Can I make a brains roll to see if I can recall the opening scroll from the first Star Wars movie and then recite it like an exorcism?
I'll allow it. I want to say, yeah, brains is fine.
Brains?
That'll work.
An 8.
An 8. You're reciting most of it. It's mostly there.
There's a lot of words.
Yeah, there's a lot in there, and it's kind of hard because they start to go at that angle. You see it release the sword and instantly fee at the same time. So again, you believe that it worked.
As Phoenix is reciting the opening scroll, I am taking just handfuls of salt and saying, "Be gone! Be gone!"
There's the popping and sizzling on all the patches where the salt is landing. Again, you see these little rivets of red sort of lifting up.
Has Bricky, besides saying the song words, has Bricky said anything else to us?
No. I will say, however, from that exposed hand, you see a second one come out from the little sleeve that would generally hide the arm. Then another hand seems to try to fit through. There's sort of 3 hands kind of exposed from the sleeve now.
Can I try to, like, when you're going to eat a piece of meat or something with your fork, can I just, like, take my sword and, like, stab the hands so they cannot move?
You can try.
Okay. It's a 19.
19. You bring that down hard. You kind of lock those hands into place. You're putting your full weight and strength into piercing down on those hands.
Bricky, can you understand me?
You get no the face does not tell.
Oh my god, Bricky! We can help you. We can make sure that your home does not get destroyed. We could even fill up a kiddie pool full of water every week. But you have to stop this.
Give me a charm roll.
Okay, it's a 7.
7. Bricky, the hands stop fighting against your hold, and the gloved hand reaches slowly up towards you for like a little handshaky motion.
I do not touch the hand, but I move my hand in a handshaky motion.
It continues to reach over.
As if it wants me to get closer, or like it's just shaking my hand
Well,
continuously.
It's reaching for your hand, and as far as its mobility, it's a brick, so you would ideally have to get closer.
Bricky, I cannot touch you. However, if what I say sounds good, give me a thumbs up. You go back to your home, the Demon House, Carolina House, and you stay there. I come once a week with kiddie pool water and I fill it up. No salt water, just kiddie pool water. You don't hurt me or my friends or anyone else in this town. Thumbs up?
See the big gloved thumb up, and again starts reaching for your hand.
I look over towards Fee and I ask, should I do it?
Oh, don't touch.
Hey Max, do you have a burrito?
Nope. All out. We try to re-up at the house. But as you saw before, dudes, they got Toby, so
I'm gonna reach out with a finger to touch Bricky.
Don't touch.
Touch his hand.
Yeah.
Give me a
Just
flight roll.
fudge. Sorry, y'all. Cat is stepping on the stream deck.
I looked over.
Oh no.
That was hilarious. Right when that tense moment happens. Thanks for watching.
Is it 3 of a
You
4?
are- You are grabbed by the wrist and pulled down to the floor. You're kind of more flipped over, Bricky. And you kind of find yourself laying on the floor next to.
Hey, Bricky.
From that gloved hand, you can see fingers starting to sneak out from underneath that fabric,
Smack.
kind of pulling away that glove as a series of hands again start springing out from that sleeve.
Just the water gun.
Wait, no.
Couple of questions.
Go for it.
Couple of questions. First question: do we think that this is what's infecting all the people? This question's for the group. We think this is what's infecting all the people. They all have kind of like water-based stuff going on, right? This guy's got a lot of hands.
As a
That's
group
connected.
member, yes, this seems like the big evil thing.
Cool.
We've
Remember
got
how we
spirit.
blessed-
Yes, we do. We've got spirit.
Remember
How about you?
How we blessed the water tank for the city, the town, the
Yeah.
place we live in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna take my backpack off, pull out a bunch of papers as probably like homework I was supposed to turn in 3 weeks ago, and pull out the lighter I have and set them on fire and try and set the sprinkler system off.
All right. You get that lit and you're holding it up, and it's going to take just a moment for that to react.
Just standing there, kind of like any second now.
Jade,
Ah.
you are.
Can I
you are
pull Jade
currently in
away?
a spot. Give a brawn.
Bronze. D8 2 permits ass and together, baby. Roll. 7 plus 1 is 8.
8. You're able to grip. How are you pulling Jade away?
Like you see, okay, so Jade's on the floor and the hand is by the ankles.
All right.
Just kind of tug her away.
There's
No, no, dude.
no grace or gentleness. You just yank Jade away from this.
Jade
creature.
is a rugby player. Thinks she can handle it.
You see the Bricky costume sort of finally now kind of bending to lean up. And you see it planting its multitude of hands on one side and then on the other. And you just see more of these limbs starting to come out from the sleeves. And then just from where the costume itself would set on the arms. And then through the legs, you just see all of these limbs just sort of pulling out from. And then you hear the loud, piercing screech of an alarm, the fire alarm, as there's that suddenly, spray springs to life and starts dousing the hallways. in water. This giant odd form lurches back. All of these exposed limbs are now just sizzling and cracking in that reddish vapor kind of pulling away from as it stumbles almost blindly in this hall, kind of slamming against the locker and toppling over and just eventually just shimmering and collapses with a loud wet splat. The red just seems to dissipate into, and everything inside that costume just seems to melt and drop. Like anything that was in that costume is just now kind of folded on itself. It just emptied.
Thanks, Max.
No, everybody did. I got you.
Nobody.
Hot dog is controlling the stream deck.
It has also come to my attention is that I've had this cannon on my back for this whole time and have not used it. But yeah, this tank, I have a tank on my back. With
It
this
grow-
guy.
It's quiet in the school. I mean, scratch that. Aside from the piercing alarm,
We've got to get the hell out of here. Let's go to Dib's van. I don't want him to get in trouble for this.
Totally agreed. Let's skedaddle, man. Somebody get Dip. Lacey, get Dip. Let's
Lacey's already got him tucked under an arm before.
For the record, the fire alarm is off and the sprinklers are sprinkling, right?
Correct.
I look over at Dib. Is he still passed out?
He's up. He looks very confused and waterlogged.
It's all right, dude.
I go and give him a punch. Not like a mean punch, but like, like a, you fucking did it. And I say, you son of a bitch. You saved the town. You fucking Jedi.
Adventure, excitement. These are things a Jedi craves not. Oh, my van.
Yeah, we
It kind of sputters to life as he tries to wave everyone in.
You okay to drive, dude? You want me to? You sure? All right.
Yeah, I'm good. We did it.
Yeah, you kind of got your bell rung there, and then someone slapped you.
We did it.
We
did it.
Sure hope we did.
That's
Yeah.
pretty wizard. Pops in reverse, and it takes a couple bit of lurching moments for that van to pull away from the lockers and drive reverse down the hallway out the front door.
Fucking Frank, dude.
Is Frank a dick?
Frank is nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Oh,
Not in that bizarre, creepy way.
Okay. Because like I know Frank was there last time. We left him there. Not there anymore. Let's
Presumably this water has now completely coated the school at this point. You feel very confident to say there might be demons in this town, but there sure as hell aren't any left in this school.
Is it still
we want-
raining?
It's not.
How's
That
the
rain
sky
seemed to
looking?
stop. While there's still some clouds up there, that red is gone. At least over the school is concerned. All that you can see, it ain't pretty out there, but it looks a hell of a lot better now.
Nice.
I look at Max and say, yeah, do you think that that burrito truck is open for reals now?
Oh no. We could go see. We could go check him out. I still got more water just in case, he's still possessed. Hope he isn't, because that would suck. Let's go.
Dib at the wheel. You heard him. Punch it, Chewie. And he tries to gas that van with as much force as it can. And you go off into the night in search of burritos and a sense of comfort. You're positive you can handle whatever lies ahead. And that's where Grand Raft is for now.
Oh, we rode off into the sunrise. Nice.
Love that. Thank you.
That was a wonderful weird blast.
That was so much fun. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Bran, for putting this on for us.
Thanks for putting up with me.
This was so much fun. Let's do a little round robin. Tell us who you are, who you played the past couple weeks, and where the people can find you. Starting with Bran.
Oh my goodness. I played your storyteller. You can find me on the Fang Gang podcast, where a good number of these faces here act like vampires and try to survive being unalive. Pass that over to Sid.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Sid. Today I was playing Maxwell Max Young, burrito loving, suplexing kid. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at _Sundance Sid, as well as every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Game 7 channel. I play Tyrion on Dirty Deeds, the Dirty Deeds show. And I'll shoot it on over to Jess.
Hi everyone. My name is Jess, and for the past couple of weeks, I have been playing Jay. You can find all of my things literally if you just click on the About Me. I am on the Fangang podcast with Bran and Wowzers. I play in the God Squad every second and fourth Monday with Sid right here on this channel. Highly encourage y'all to check us out. And I'm going to pass it over to Lou.
Hey, I'm Lou. You can find me on my Twitter, which is beneath my face right now. I've been playing. I know this. It's also beneath my face right now. I've been playing Phoenix for the last couple of weeks. They're just not helpful in any situation, and I love that energy. Love bringing that energy to any group. I'm not currently on any shows right now. This was my first actual play anything, so it's been a lot of fun. Thank you all for having me. If anyone wants to put me on any other actual plays, I'd be happy. I'm gonna popcorn it over to Wowzers.
As if you had a choice.
Oh yeah,
As
you're
if
stuck
you
now.
had a choice.
I was the last one. I'm the caboose.
Popcorn it over is my favorite.
I'm Wowzers, and I've been playing Fiona/Fee. And if you follow my Twitter, I guess it's below my face. It's 2 V's. Check my pinned tweet. That's where all my stuff is. Go look at that.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. This was so much fun. Hopefully we can do some more of this in the future. But for the meantime, we are going to raid into someone who is doing another D&D campaign. We truly appreciate y'all's support. Thank you all so much for the 3 raids. Sorry about the earthquake. Sorry about my cat changing scenes. But y'all were a blast. So we are starting that raid right now, and hopefully we will. Oh, okay. We are not raiding into them because it is subscriber only. We're going to find someone else to raid into as I put us on an ending screen, and we will see y'all later. Thank you.